Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Andrew Wiggins, Harden out there with Jones. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And so Booker will bring it up for Montreal. Shamet finds Booker. Here's the Cobra. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Jones. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Montreal. First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and they pick up 2. The Cobra's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Harden. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Another miss by Utah.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
It's good from long range.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. We'll see how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Harden, no good. And here's Montreal. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Porter, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. Here's Jones. 10 points separating the teams. It's stolen. And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Jones. The Cobra passes to Booker. It's stolen by Jones. Harden against Booker. Pass to Adebayo. Over Porter. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
They get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Harden draws the double. Passes it to Adebayo. The Jazz again can't hit it. Montreal leading by 12. To the inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Adebayo. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Adebayo kicks to Harden. Can they get it? Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Deflects the pass and stolen by Wiggins. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jones. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harden's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Outside Porter. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. Porter. And Pascal pulls it down.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Harden has a wide open look. Harden missing again. Montreal leading by 13. Here's Porter. Drains it from 17 feet out. He has 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Jones. Following the basket by Otto Porter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And we'll see Bam Adebayo go to the line here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Jazz shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the basket is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
2 shots. Foul.
For Montreal, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one. And Porter drops them both. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
Not in
NBA.
today's game, and not
sports.
with what's at stake.
Here's the Cobra. 13 points in the game. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. The Cobra's got 16.
He can't miss.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded close. Yep, that one goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Carter up top. Some nice passing by Montreal here. The Cobra passes to Shamet. Carter kicks to Shamet. From beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Jazz trail by 18. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Harden. And the pass to Jones. Shoots from 12. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Montreal leading by 16. Here's the Cobra. 16 points for him. Again, Montreal scores.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Timeout.
Jones has got his second bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Montreal calls timeout. And Montreal will go for a different look here. Pass to Drummond. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shamet the pass to Carter. Over Bull. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
They've got Landry Shamet. Andre Drummond is out there with Carter. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's the Cobra in at point guard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls. Wiggins has got his first basket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Bull. Ferguson out there with Wiggins. And it's Alexander Walker in at the watch. Here's the Cobra. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good work defensively by Carter.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's off from three-point range. Lobbed up there for Booker. The alley-oop layup. Very well done. And Montreal leads by 18.
This will help Devin Booker. His shot selection, terrific at cashing in from that spot on the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Bull. Wiggins right side. The Jazz with another miss. Montreal leading by 18. Here's Shamet. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Bull. Kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Bull. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Bull's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Booker outside. Pass to Shamet. Pulls it from 20. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Shamet's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him.
Started.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the Jazz call time here. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
A challenging stretch here for Utah. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He dishes it to Wiggins. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And Montreal making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Booker looking around. Here's the Cobra. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The Cobra's got 25 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Booker outside. Passes to Shamet. Some nice passing by Montreal here. 9 feet out. Again, Montreal scores.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bull dishes to Wiggins. A floater. They get it again. Can't hit from 12. And here's Montreal. They're on an 18-7 run. Booker outside. Pass to Drummond. To the middle. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Wiggins. Pascal controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Shamet the pass to the Cobra. And another 3 for Montreal.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Pascal. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Floats one up. Out of bounds. Montreal takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And Utah making a change here. Here's the Cobra, defended by Jones. Now Shamet. He has 5. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Harden. The rebound by Harden. And it's Utah's ball. Knocks it loose. Now Montreal moving it up. Finished off the break. And that's now 30 points for the Cobra.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jones with it. Harden outside. And here's the fast break. And he converts the lead. 32 points for the Cobra.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And Utah turns it over again. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Montreal out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, you live by the three and you die by the three. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from three. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's the Cobra in at the point. Harden against Porter. 4 on the clock. The Cobra passes to Carter. That one, no good. Good D by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Utah. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Jones. He's out there with Harden. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Pascal in at the power forward. The Jazz have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots off the step back. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Montreal now. It's Porter. It's out the key. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Now, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jones kicks to Harden. Good D by Booker.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Good work there as it goes.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
And that one drops for him. 37 points for the Cobra.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Stripped it away. Carter dishes to Porter. It's stolen by Jones, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. He kicks it to Harden. Beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And here's Booker from the arc. And another 3 for Montreal.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Jones looking for an opening. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Utah, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. The first one falls. Harden hits them both. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Booker with no one around. Off target from outside. Another steal. It's Adebayo with the rebound. It's deflected. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. The shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Harden against Booker. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Montreal. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Harden kicks to Wiggins. Over Porter. He makes the Johnny from the left block. That's now 8 points for Andrew Wiggins. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Booker against Harden. Passes it to the Cobra. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game. And Montreal making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Harden inside the three-point line. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Shamet. It's blocked. Outside, Jones. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Jones has got 6.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And Jones over to help. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Here's Carter. Tries again, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Utah the foul. Montreal shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And the Jazz with possession here. Harden outside. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Adebayo. No good. Good work defensively by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Bull. The shot that time, not on target. Here's the Cobra. And the layup's good off the glass. The Cobra's got 42 in the game.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Bull. Shoots over Shamet. Bull, that's good.
And you know, entering the draft, Bull was a polarizing prospect. Scouts didn't know who to compare him to and maybe still haven't figured it out.
Here's the Cobra. Off target with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Harden the pass to Adebayo. Another steal. The pass to Booker. Finished off the break. Booker's got 15.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Harden the pass to Adebayo. It's tipped. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Carter's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Utah turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Drummond's checked in for Carter. Sharch checked in for the Jazz. Little comes in for Bull. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Montreal.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Alexander Walker. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker. The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Terrence Ferguson's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for James Harden. And here's Montreal. Booker outside. Here's the Cobra. Offensive rebound. So it's the Jazz now. Here's Ferguson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Ferguson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Montreal, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts, and he makes the first.
2 shots.
He hits both from the strike.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Jazz on offense. Now, here is Harden. He's got 21. Saric outside. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. The Jazz with another miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And finished off by Porter.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Porter's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Saric dishes to Harden. It's good. Harden's got 23.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Little gets the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Harden. The Cobra passes to Drummond. They get it back. Goes up again, the Cobra. Up and in on the layup. Drummond's got 6 points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Harden outside. Shoots it. And Utah again with the bucket.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Montreal, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one misses. Caldwell Pope, he's checked. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Carter. Here's Drummond. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Andre Drummond is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's the Cobra. And it's Shamet in at the 3 spot. Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession.
Now in the lineup for the Jazz. Vanderbilt. Davis. Johnston.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Some nice passing by Montreal here. And then Carter with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
It's rebounded by Montreal. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. That one trips for him. The Cobra's got 46 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Bowles checked in. Here's the Cobra, defended by Jones. Passes it to the Cobra. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jones, the pass to Brazdeikis to stop the run, and that one is hammered home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Booker outside. Pass to Carter. And Drummond throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Jones, the pass to Bull. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And the foul called on the Cobra. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Now into the lineup for the Jazz.
Off the inbound pass. Again, the Jazz score.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
There's the pass to Brazdeikis. To the wing right side. Passes to Johnston. Here's Brazdeikis. Booker pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lets the three fly, and that one's good. Shemet.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Bull. And it's sent back by Carter. Now Montreal moving it up. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap, overspending, and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you had for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are some teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. And that's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
Bull, the pass to Johnston. He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Craig, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Pass to Bull. To end the cold streak, and the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence
that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And there's the pass to the Cobra. Now here's Drummond. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And so it's Montreal now. Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot about...
Which is everything you shoot it. Free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt three-point shooting percentage, two-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage. But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league? Right. As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And like his father, Manu, Ball's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, Devin Booker, another one of those guys who grew up around the game with his dad, Melvin Booker, playing both in the NBA and getting some overseas experience. And you can kind of see it in the maturity of Devin Booker's offensive game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? I mean,
no, it can't be that.
Well, I don't know if...
I mean, if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game, somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Second free throw, no good.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Booker. Nice ball movement by Utah. That one good for 2.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Porter passes to Carter. Here's the Cobra, the 3. Drummond trying to get himself free. Second shot opportunity, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one, good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
The Cobra passes to Booker. Here's the Cobra. The offensive rebound. From deep. There's Porter with the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I was thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to to play this game and have opportunities to win championships. It's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
And the foul called on the Cobra. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bull. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Booker. Knocked away. Inside. Here's Bull. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And he makes both free throws. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about Kevin when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line. And
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players, too, that also because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly. That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Pass to Brosdakis. Now Bull shoots over Walker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
And that one falls for Bull. Ferguson's checked in for Utah. He's perfect from the line this time. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And the 3-ball is good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Pass to Johnston. That shot is off. So we see Montreal get the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.